What's up, everyone? I'm the man with the plan, Jack Slater, the comic outlaw. That's right, on YouTube. Drop us a like or subscribe or just hit us on up. And we're doing Teen Titans Year 1. Yeah, we're going to let it roll, baby, roll. Yeah. And this is the original Teen Titans with Robin, Kid Flash, Wonder Girl, and Aqualad. There's a few changes in this, but very cool redo. It starts off in the Batcave. Batman just kind of kicking back with Robin, looking for cat burglars, this and that. And Robin's online doing research, but what he's really doing is talking to Kid Flash, kind of sending out calling all teen superheroes, to help investigate with the case. Now, Batman's really not having this. He's after this cat burglar, and he's wondering why Robin's playing around on the computer. And of course, this is Dick Grayson. He goes on to explain that he's not playing around. He's actually investigating and trying to follow up leads to find this cat burglar that Batman's been obsessing over. Because that's kind of what Batman does, And, I love this next part. Kid Flash has always been one of my favorite characters, Wally West. So, it's going to pop up right now. And this is just quintessential Wally West right here. He's just waiting and waiting and waiting for Robin to type something and waiting. I've had these days too where you're sitting there going, oh man, come on. And this is one thing, Flash's main enemy is boredom. That's the one thing about a Flash. Don't bore him. Waiting in line, having to wait for something, that is just absolute hell for a Flash. And look at him going back and forth, having himself a drink, waiting for Robin to type. And this is the great thing about super speed. You can get a lot of stuff done in a few minutes. I love how he's just zipping around, waiting. Robin, where are you? But no, Robin is not there. He's on a case with Batman, so he just takes off to go get himself a snack. Some of the best French fries in the world in Paris, France. I love this. If I had the Speed Force too, I'd run all the way to France and get myself some French fries. Why not? So he's sitting there enjoying his salty snack, waiting for Robin to call on back. Now, meanwhile, this is really weird. They did a real odd job on Aqualad. He's an Atlantean who's afraid of fish. Yep, I said it. He's afraid of fish. He looks like he's afraid of everything. Aqualad looks like he just came out of a Tim Burton movie. When I first read this, that's exactly what I thought. But of course, the seahorse that Aquaman rides on startles him and he gets all scared. He's real jittery. He's almost the exact opposite of what, Aquaman is. Aquaman's real regal and sturdy. This guy looks like he'll crumble like a piece of paper. Alright, and this is Donna Troy. She's walking around singing herself a song. Kind of in the big city. It looks like for the first time because she bumps into a boy and then all of a sudden she just madly falls in lust with him. I said lust, not love. I don't think she knows the difference at this point. But she seems like she's kind of a fish out of water too, like she just got here. She's traveling the city and she's looking for Wonder Woman. Wandering around, seeing if she could find her. And this is very interesting too because she's kind of searching, this new city, trying to find herself. Meanwhile, Batman and Robin are doing their thing. They're looking for that cat burglar, and Batman's getting really obsessive. He's getting really mean about this. And him and Robin aren't getting along. Robin is suggesting different ideas. Maybe they ought to try another alley or something. And this guy comes out the door, and Batman just goes to work on him. He starts doing his thing, laying down the fear. And this isn't the crook that Batman's looking for. Batman's looking for a very Pacific cat burglar. And this just pisses Batman off. And one thing you do not want to do is piss Batman off. This crook actually has a nerve to say that Batman might be the cat burglar because he's all dressed in black and lurking in the shadows, which makes Robin giggle a little bit. Batman picks him up and just throws him through some crates. I mean, he regulates him and leaves him there. And he went off into the night looking for that cat burglar. Meanwhile, in the morning, at Gotham High, Dick and Wally are having a talk. And they're trying to figure out what they could do together, how they could work together, how they could collaborate. They're good friends, but they haven't really collaborated like on a case or anything. So later on that day, Batman is searching for that cat burglar, and he is just beating this dude down, asking for information, and he's getting real rough with him, and it's actually kind of scaring Robin a bit. He's telling him to lay off, and this just makes Batman angry, and he just beats him. He beats the brakes off this guy to the point where Robin actually grabs him and stops him. Like he's stopping him from like almost killing this guy. I mean, this guy's had enough. He's already beaten into the ground, and Batman's just laying the smackdown on him more and more. And he ends up getting the pearls, the necklace, and everything, and he just takes off without pity, without mercy. And Robin's wondering what's going on. He's never seen this side of Bruce before. Bruce has been mean. He's been angry, aggressive, but he's never been like this. And he just turns around and whack, he pimp slaps Robin, like just with a backhand, boom, and knocks him to the floor. And Batman tells him, "Don't come home." He basically fires Robin right then and there. Now he's getting up. This old lady kind of asks, "Do you want me to call your parents?" And this is kind of a sad part because Dick's parents is dead, so he has actually nowhere else to go. And back to the fish world. The fish are swimming around, and there's like this little green fish, and he's sort of exploring his world, the ocean, doing what fish do, trying to avoid being a meal, trying to make someone else into a meal. Typical law of nature. So as this fish is kind of moving around, he doesn't know it, but in the next issue, he's going to be in for quite a shock, and one big adventure follows this guy. But what is that adventure? What's going to happen? Well, I guess we'll find out the next time, won't we? And I'm the Comic Outlaw, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Laters.